Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iTouch App Reviewers. In this video, I'm going to go over some huge news regarding iOS 11.4, and that is that it's now live for you guys to all download if you would like. And real briefly, I will just say it's a great update so far. I highly recommend it, but I'm going to get into some of the details of what it fixed. There were some other rumors and leaks that came out today regarding next year's iPhones and even MacBooks and WWDC and everything, but we're going to have to wait on those until tomorrow just because there's so much stuff to go over with iOS 11.4. All right, so first up real quick, I'm just going to say that the WWDC app was updated today ahead of the 2018 event. So as you can see, if I go over here, 5 days, 18 hours, 23 minutes until WWDC. So Apple decided to update the app. If you guys want to go get it, if you're going there to WWDC, or if you just want to kind of look around and see what's going on, you guys can download that app and take a look. Now, iOS 11.4 fixes 3 irritating bugs. So first and foremost, the update addresses the black dot bug, which we reported on. That video's actually got a ton of views now. I guess people trying to troll their friends and stuff. If you want to protect yourself against this, go ahead and update to iOS 11.4 right now. Secondly, it successfully fixes an issue that caused iMessages to appear out of order on some devices. This was super frustrating. It actually happened to me a couple months ago, and then it got fixed, it seemed, at least for me, in one of the previous updates, but I guess some people still had it. So yeah, if you want to get that fixed, update to this and it should fix it once and for all. And then the third major bug addressed in today's update is one that caused an app on the home screen to appear in the wrong location. So I don't know if you guys ever saw that. I definitely did. Every now and then they'd have apps just floating off in the wrong spot. That is now fixed. All right, so here we go. It also includes AirPlay 2 and HomePod Stereo pair. So basically what you guys can do is you can pair up your HomePods finally. I mean, it took Apple so long to do this. You can finally do that if you do have a HomePod. Don't know why you have one, but if you do have one, or two in this case, you can have multi-room audio, support for HomePod stereo pairs, and there's messages in iCloud. That's the second big thing that I want to go over here. This is probably, AirPlay 2 is probably the biggest, then this is part of AirPlay 2, and then messages in iCloud. This is something I think a lot of people are going to want, but I've got to caution you guys. The one way that the government can get into your stuff is through iCloud. So if you're just texting someone back and forth, government probably can't get into that, or at least not that we know of. But we do know that Apple does sometimes hand over the keys to iCloud if they have a warrant or whatever. So putting your iMessages in iCloud is something pretty risky, something I would never do. But if you want to store your messages, photos, and other attachments in iCloud and free up space on your device, you can do that. All your messages appear when you sign into a new device on the same iMessage account. So if you get a new phone, all your iMessages will come through. That is kind of a nice feature, I'm not gonna lie, but delete messages and conversations, they're instantly removed on all your devices. That's actually something I don't like because I like to have all my messages on my Mac and then delete them as I go from my phone. To turn on messages in iCloud, enable messages in iCloud settings, pretty much the same way you'd turn on anything else. Your conversations continue to be end-to-end encrypted, except for, of course, in iCloud, which they're not really. So I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt, figure it out. If you guys feel you are comfortable with it, go for it. It's kind of a cool feature, but I am not going to be doing that. Other improvements and fixes. Enables teachers to assign students to reading activities in iBooks, a bunch of boring stuff no one really cares about. Certain character sequences could cause iMessage to crash. Messages out of order, we already talked about that. Health stuff, health data. CarPlay audio, not many people use that. Fixes an issue where selecting music from your iPhone could fail to play music over Bluetooth or when connected to USB on some vehicles. So hopefully it'll improve the stability of Bluetooth because, hey, that's always a good thing. So those are just some of the new features in this that have come out. I'm going to go on record right now and say that iOS 11.4 is much smoother than iOS 11.3 so far. iPhone 10, swiping up to close out of apps and stuff has just been a little bit snappier. I'm pretty sure it's not placebo because now that I think about it, I've seen other videos of people stating similar things with the betas. So I'm pretty sure it's faster overall. You guys can try it out for yourselves, but give it a go. So far, I haven't had any random crashes or any bugs so far, but I've only had it for 5 hours. So it should be pretty stable because this might be the last big release of iOS 11 because as we know, iOS 12 is going to be released to developer beta in 5 days? Yeah, 5 days, almost 6 days. So once that's released, we can assume that iOS 11 is pretty much dying down now and all the developers are transitioning over to iOS 12. Let me know what you guys think about iOS 11.4 down below in the comments. Let me know you guys' thoughts on it. Let me know if you guys like it, if you're enjoying it so far. I definitely am. And be sure to hit this video with a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.